Hi, everybody. Let's get started. Yeah, I kind of slept in today. Not too long, but I had a weird dream last night. I don't even know if I could tell you what it is, but I can. I just don't go into certain details. We'll get into it in a second, but it was a weird one. Good morning, everyone. Right now in Plampton, it's 11:10 a.m. on Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. The most fashionable of the Able sisters, Label, is visiting us on Plampton today. She says she needs volunteers to help with some research. If you have time, please visit her in the plaza. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you in your enjoyment of our islands. Okay. Okay, so I had a dream about my dad last night. And it's not unusual. I've had dreams about my dad before, even though he's gone. And usually in my dream, I know he's gone. But last night, that wasn't the case. He was like alive and well. And he was driving a truck. And me and my brother were sitting beside him in this old white truck I remember we used to own. So we're driving down the street when suddenly he hits a huge line of cars that's by the that's waiting on a stoplight, and then he parks. We get out, and we're walking down the street, but we're walking away from the accident that just happened. And I told him that we can't leave. We have to wait for the police to come. And that's when I realized that I'm not wearing anything. I'm walking down the street not wearing anything. And I tell him that, and he says a curse word very loudly. And, well, we don't go back. So, yeah, I'm just still walking down the street alongside everybody else. My brother doesn't have any lines in this dream, though. So, I have no idea what that what that dream means, if anything. Because, like last night, I played Fallout 76 with my brother, and things worked pretty good. He got offline at about 2 hours in, and then shortly after that, I got offline because I was ready for bed, and yeah, nothing major happened. Nothing I needed to figure out in a dream, but I don't know. It was definitely a weird one. But let's go ahead and plant this golden rose and then get to work. But yeah, I've had dreams like that before. Not with the car accident, but when I'm missing some important garments. I have no idea why. I always thought those dreams were so weird. Yeah, I was doing a recording of the game last night, and my brother's wife was worried. She was talking normally and stuff, and then she stopped and said, "Are you doing a recording? Is your brother recording this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just recording the game and stuff." And she's like, "So you were you recording everything we're talking about?" I was like, "No, just the gameplay." And my brother said he can that I can edit out anything I might need him to. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, my brother asked me to start collecting masks and a ton of junk in the game, and I'm wondering, when he says junk, does he mean the stuff that you collect to make junk, or stuff that's the junk itself? So I sent him that, but I actually have a bunch of masks already. Not a bunch. I have several. But anyway, yeah, it was a weird dream, but honestly, that's all it was. What am I doing here? I want to go to work. There, yeesh. Wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, I actually recently got a comment, and by the time the short for this gets made, it'll probably be like months ago. But somebody asked me about that story about the hamsters and how I knew that that one guy was going to break up with his girlfriend because of the hamsters. I yeah. uh, yeah, it's a true story, but definitely not something I'm happy about, because I should have just kept it to myself, but I wasn't mature enough to do that. Yeah, I had some fun yesterday. I helped my brother with the quest that he's on to raid the vault. 79, I believe. But we didn't get everything finished. Oh, and in case anybody's wondering, if I gave you the wrong impression about my dad in that dream, my dad was very responsible. He got into like one accident before, and he never tried to drive off or anything like that. He definitely wasn't that kind of guy. Okay. It was just a weird dream. Okay, he got back with me really quick. Sorry. And I should be playing Animal Crossing, not texting. Okay. Okay. I also had a weird dream about blue reflection, but I wasn't dreaming that I was in the game. I was dreaming that there was a feature in the game that doesn't actually exist. Uh, the feature was that depending on how much you hit a certain boss monster, depends on how many magical girls you unlock. I have no idea why I dreamt about this feature because it was nonsense. It didn't happen in Blue Reflection, but for some reason, I think I can actually explain that one. See, I heard that Blue Reflection might not get another game because the second one didn't sell as well as the first. But I don't know if that's actually true or not. I hope not, because I love this series. I might end up making my own Magical Girl video game. It wouldn't be as fancy as Blue Reflection, but it's something I could do. I've done it in the past. I would make a visual novel slash RPG using RPG Maker, one of the newer versions, of course. Okay. I need to focus on this, don't I? Sorry. Okay. You just need one floor. Yeesh. Sure, I got nothing better to do. I'm kidding, by the way. I got plenty of better things that... I'm just joking. Let's see. Sorry, this. Okay. The conversation's almost over here. I know he's got to get to work soon, and I'm gonna find out what ammo he needs, and after that, I'll start making it. Um, well, when I get on Fallout. No. Oh, sorry, my cat wants inside. Yeah, I believe so. That's how we became friends. I think you just need their username. It's pretty simple after that. All right, I think we're pretty close to being finished with this one. I don't see what else we can do other than, let's see, real quick. Yeah, let's just add a little table right here. But yeah, well, I'm gonna help my brother out a little later, but he's got an idea how we can do stuff on Fallout 76. So I'll get on there a little later and see what kind of masks I got, and you know, sell stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna build actually a workshop, or take over a workshop here later, so I can collect some oil, because I haven't used my flamethrower in a while. Yeah, my dad's mother always wanted those plastic flamingos for her yard. Always felt like that would have been like the perfect gift. But I never met my grandmother. She passed away years before I was even born. Oh, looks like my brother put stopped everything already. Okay, well, yeah, my brother wanted to sell stuff on on uh, online, but then he looked it up and found out it's against the rules and we could get banned. So yeah, probably shouldn't do it. Hey, Uni. Uni's coming to say hi. I've never been banned from a game before. I used to have definitely anger issues, but I've never did anything bad enough to get banned. So, oh, okay. I honestly don't know what else to do for this house. Let's do this instead. Okay. Okay. I was watching this show last night. Restaurant to Another World. Sometimes I'll just pop it in. I'll watch both seasons. You know, a couple episodes a night. I think I like little moments in the show, but like I didn't watch it last night, but I did watch um, an episode where this elf girl is looking after her niece and nephew, and she takes them to the restaurant, and uh, right away they start going after the dessert, but she stops them and says that they have to eat their regular food first before they get dessert. And I know it's just a small little thing, but I sometimes really like little conversations like that, like normal ones, where it does uh, sound normal to tell your nephew that you have to finish your food first before you get dessert. I know I'm weird. I just, sometimes I like the little conversations that seem realistic to me. Here we go. There we go. I think that looks a lot better. Ow! uh, Man, my little uni here, she's purring up a storm. There's a baby girl. Yeah, I was doing this one quest last night that my brother got on, and he started doing Vault 79 quests, so we can break in there. And I want that armor, so, and he wants it too, so well, that's great. Secret Service armor. Uh, anyway, that's what we're working towards. Okay. Let's move this over here. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump it. Okay. Okay. That's not a stool, is it? Ah, I think that's good. I try to move my arm so I can turn off my phone screen. and, sorry about that. Uni was laying on it and wouldn't move. Alright. Okay. Well, we're near the halfway point. Yeah, I didn't mean to be completely distracted there, but, you know. After that weird dream and then my brother's idea. Been a weird episode here, huh? At this point, I'm just placing them anywhere. Yeah, it looks gloomy again today. But it's like 42 degrees, so hopefully it doesn't snow yet. Yeah, Zach, every time it's looks like it's about to snow, I always remember the movie Frosty Returns. Uh, John Goodman, he voiced Frosty the Snowman. And what I remember in the movie, there's this bad guy who developed a special spray that caused snow to instantly melt. And I've seen this movie twice in my life. One when I was younger and one when I was older. And I know for a fact that when I was younger, I would have looked at this guy like he was the worst villain ever. But when I got older, I thought, if a spray like that actually existed, I would love it. But that's just a funny thing I noticed. Okay. All right, I think we're done. Stretch it out, baby. All right. I like that last couple, actually. Alright, we hit the halfway mark. At least. Even if they're not counting them anymore, I still want to get 10 a day. Let's see if there's anybody interesting here. Yeah, I think the next time me and my brother get on, I'm going to ask him to take over a workshop for me. Have at least 2 workshops there, and I can take from both. Because I need like a lot of oil. Like of everything that I run out of first, it's oil. Okay. Okay. I think everything... Well, hold on. Just had an idea here. Let's get rid of that. That. Copy that. Put that there. And there. Put it right there. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Get a little waistband there. There we go. Alright. Looks good. Those candles being on the ground would have bothered me later. That's how weird I am. Okay. I wish I brought something cold to drink over here with me, but I thought the coffee was going to be good, but that cooled off pretty quick. But, yeah, I'm not talking, am I? I'm not trying to be quiet like that, but I don't know. My brother kind of threw me off. Anyway, not his fault. But, yeah, I'm going to do some writing after this, too. What I'm going to do is get on Fallout 76, and I'm going to take over a workshop. And then I'm going to, while I'm, sitting there waiting for things to be collected, I'm going to do a little writing. Okay. There. Yeah, let's make this bigger. Yeah, it just made this really cute sound. And, yeah, I think that's good. It's ready, Teehee. Forgot to take a photo there. Thought she was going to check out her sewing room. You know, in my old Animal Crossing game, not the one I was playing for this YouTube channel, but just, when I used to play it, I used to feel bad for the animals that didn't have beds in their houses. I used to give them beds if I found one. And I do think that in the original, they did set up the furniture you gave them. Not all the time, but I'm pretty sure usually they did. Marina. For a second there, I actually thought That was a reference to Marnie. Alright. Let's do, like something close to the ocean. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, don't ask me how any of this stuff works underwater. I like that music box. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, I think we're good. I remembered it that time. Okay, let's see. Two more, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You know, I think one of the most realistic anime I've seen in a while. Just one part. You're gonna think it's weird that I'm gonna bring this one up and wonder why I think it's realistic, but the part I'm thinking about is from a show called Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. But when I was first watching it, there is a moment in the show where Toru is actually forced to go back home, and uh, um, Kobayashi is basically forced to be a stay-at-home mom. Not a stay-at-home mom. What I'm talking about, a single mother. Yeah, I don't like that. Uh, a single mother, because she still takes care of Kana. Like, that's one thing I loved. I knew she wouldn't do this, but she didn't kick like Kana out the moment that Toru went missing. But yeah, I always thought that that moment was probably the most realistic because she Kobayashi, she used to take care of herself, but then Toru came in, and then later Kana, and then as time went on, she got used to this. Then Toru disappeared, and she was left taking care of Kana on her own. Kana is responsible, of course, but it's still not going to be easy. I wanted to kind of make this look like a Japanese apartment. I've seen the design a lot in anime. Okay, let's move this up a bit. There. There. And there. You don't usually see freezer stuff over there, but actually, let's not do freezer stuff. It's bathroom. And there we go. Uh, or, over here would be good too. I think that's good. I actually like that. I think it came out pretty good. Well, I think the wallpaper could have been better, but that's what they wanted. All right. Yeah, I like how that turned out. Okay, last one. Let's look if there's anybody's interesting here. Actually, this looks pretty interesting. Let's scooch this over a bit. I guess that's as far as I can get it over. Out of my way. Okay. Let's put down some fluorine here. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. And, all right. I think that's good. I think I got a delivery. But, they don't need me to come out there. Oh. I spent that alone, didn't I? Nope, that wasn't it. I should have known that wasn't going to be it. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to speed that along. Alright, 20,000. That's, 120 vacation homes. I can't, sorry. 120, okay, nice. Well, I'm glad that we did get a count there at least. 120, wow. We're getting there. I wish that free sign actually did something for you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away and then go to Harv's Island. I think that's one thing. I forgot what I just bought. It was probably the most expensive thing I've bought in this game so far. I mean, other than my house changes and stuff. Alright. Yeah, if I want new paintings, I'm gonna have to buy them. Alright, well, time to wrap it up. Ugh. Well, we got things done. I'm happy about that. I wish I wasn't so quiet this time. I apologize for that. But I am grateful to everybody for everybody who watches my videos. So thank you very much for that. I had some weird dreams last night. Anyways, everybody, thank you very much. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss a single episode. Also, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment if you liked what you saw. And I will see everybody later. Tell your friends and enemies all about it. Bye for now.